Hello everybody, Christian from Treasure Town here, and today we're going to be talking about the Kansas state quarters. These coins are potentially going to be worth a fair bit of money, and there's certain characteristics you want to be looking for on them, whether it's an error, whether it's a variety, whether it is conditional rarity. There's lots of things to look closely at these Kansas quarters for. Even there's a silver proof variety in your silver proof sets. So we're going to be super comprehensive with this video, but also sort of explainable and understandable, hopefully, to beginners and experts. And we'll get right into that presentation and tell you everything you need to know. This video is sponsored by Whatnot, a live stream auctions and shopping app that I frequently sell coins and collectibles on. My link at the top of the description gives you $15 off your first order when you sign up through it, so definitely check that out. Plus, it's a great way to support my channel since any buy that you make with a new account gives me a nice bonus too. Hope to see you on some of those auctions. Let's get into the video. Let's jump into the Kansas statehood quarter. There's some really interesting varieties that I'm excited to talk about that are going to make them worth much more money. But here you can see a little bit of information if you'd like to pause to learn more about the statehood quarters. I do want to get into those ones. And the first is going to actually be on the front of the coin. The 2005 P for Philadelphia has some double die obverse varieties out there, and this is the main one that's known. Clear separation, strong, with a second earlobe protruding underneath. Valuation between sort of $3 and $8. Not anything crazy. I think the better one to look for is going to be on the proof and the silver proof. There are these extra hoof. It's like a die gouge, I think, some sort of hit to the die, but appears as though there's like a hoof mark in the bison, back of the bison's leg. They sell for about $300 in Proof 69 Deep Cameo, which is what almost all of them end up grading. So it's really something to just look for. Really fun variety and a significant one that's in the Cherry Picker's Guide. So always recommend that to anybody searching on their state quarters. And it also sort of spices up a proof set hunt. Now, in terms of the conditional rarities at PCGS graded, $3,000 for Mint State 68. Now, those coins are almost flawless, and very few people are going to have those, be able to cherry pick that, but it's still there. Profit at Mint State 67 as well. Mint State 68 is sort of the high grade achieved for the Denver Mint as well, though only $250. And then some of the satin finishes, of course, if it can come back 70, it'll be worth a lot, but I just don't recommend really too many people to send in, whether it's satin finish, cloud proof, silver proof. The value upside is rarely there. In terms of some of the errors, we have two, and they're always fun to highlight. I think the more probable one is one of the varieties. I talked with my friend Spencer. He found an extra hoof not too long ago. But in this case, even though it's a little bit circulated, maybe somebody just thought, hey, this quarter looks a little different, so you can always keep an eye out for it. This is a missing clad layer coin. It's a copper core with nickel on either outside of it. And for some reason, a lot of the state quarters ended up not having the clad layer affixed. So, end of the one stock of planchet stock, but it sort of happens across all the different state quarters. This sold for $520, and then there was an elliptical planchet. So there's been sort of two different clips that form to make a planchet that's much different really than what it should be. This sold for $140 in 2019, so not crazy valuable, but also pretty good. And a fun error to be able to have. 2005 at this point, Mint is sort of on their game and not letting much out of the Mint like this. So some interesting things just to go back. Remember the extra hoof on the reverse of the silver proof, and then the double die obverse on any P Mint quarter could be there, and it's a more, if it's there, given the degree of separation, you should be able to find it. Thanks for watching the video, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, be sure to visit our website, treasuretown.com, to stay up to date on everything going on the channel and possibly get some great deals on coins and collectibles. We look forward to seeing you on our future videos, and best wishes until then.